All right. Well, good morning, William from Williams, Philippines. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a good one so far, but a very busy one. Close to selling out, but that wasn't what made it busy. Apparently, sometime around 1 o'clock, the water went off here at the hotel. The city's water main was leaking, and they found the leak as, coming to us. But it's on the main, so they had to shut down the area to come over here and work on ours. So there's a few businesses around here just got water back about 3 a.m., 2:30. And of course, being that this is an old building, I have to walk around and, open up a bunch of valves, faucets and tubs and such, and let the air out, because it all backed out and ran away. That air's got to be let out to get things going again. So around 2:30, 2:45 probably, we actually had to start running up and down stairs tending to this. Yeah. I've already done, 5 trips up and down the stairs through the building, doing my little figure 8. And that's not even counting up and down to the kitchen office and down to the bathroom. That ain't counting the 3 trips around the whole parking lot, and I think 6 trips around the building. But yeah, I've got 5 runs through the building doing my little figure 8, so just that alone is 20 flights of stairs. I haven't even done breakfast. I still got that to go. And on top of that, my phone here isn't keeping track of anything, so I'm irritated with it. I don't know why it isn't working. All I know is this thing isn't keeping track of anything. Yeah. It's a pain in the butt at this point. But it is what it is. I'm tired. And I'm probably going to end up doing at least 1 more, maybe 2 more before I get out of here. The boss was here until basically 3:30. Don't you just love having to go to work and be there with your boss? I actually like my boss, but quite honestly, I'm not used to him being around for the first half of my day. Yeah. But that's okay. We got things took care of, and he's even tireder than I am, because he relieved me yesterday morning at about 7 something. So between him relieving me at 7 and him not leaving here till 3, he's had about a 20-hour day. Yeah, he's definitely on the tired side, and he's been, stressing over this all day because all these guests we got in the house. I don't know about you, but yeah, we got 26 work crews that came in. I think that's the right number again. I haven't for sure checked it, but yeah, we had 26 that I think is what it was that was stayovers yesterday, and they're here today, I'm pretty sure. So all these people coming in after work wanting to get a shower and can't, and then all the people that tried to check in and everything, we lost a few. We'd been sold out if we'd had water for sure, because I think I got 8 left or 7 left, something like that. Yeah, we'd have had them gone. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm tired. Yeah, I feel for my boss on that one. But yeah, I'm not used to him being here 4 hours of my day. You know, it's one of those things. And what's worse, they didn't get it completely fixed. It's still leaking. Yay! They got to come back and do this again. So my boss gets to call them up and try and schedule it. So he'll probably be calling them up saying, hey, come here at this hour while everybody's here during the day trying to do things. I don't know. Maybe have them come in at about 1, kill it, and hopefully they can do it in under 2 hours. But the flange back there is still leaking on their side, or is our side, I don't remember which. The city water company leaking all over the place, and took 7 to 3 a.m. or 1 to 3 a.m. They were on the clock at 7 yesterday morning, so these guys are getting their 20-hour day. Woohoo! City employee drawing 20-hour day. Oh, good 12 hours of overtime. Yeah. And while one guy gets in the car and runs over to pick up a part and come back, the other 3 are sitting there doing nothing, waiting. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate getting overtime, and I hope, I understand them wanting to get it. But I pay taxes and I pay water bill in this town. Yeah. Because I just love the idea of having to pay overtime and getting to watch them sit for over an hour. And I know they didn't do anything for an hour, because I was out there walking the parking lot, getting my laps in, pretending I'm security. And like I told my boss, now I'm doing pretending I'm security more full time than part time. Yeah, because I'm actually getting out and walking around more, so that's a good thing. Anyway, let's see. Got over to the pharmacy. Got that took care of. Finally decided to give up on my phone and just shut it bloody the hell off, because, I had like 30 phone calls yesterday. Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep that phone number anymore, because a whole bunch of people trying to call me up and talk to me about my insurance. Oh, a couple more want to call up and talk to me about Medicaid, Medicare. Yeah. And one guy calls me about, setting up an appointment for Social Security talk. And I told him I was going to do that sometime in a few weeks. I'd get with him. But they called, and I set up an appointment for a few weeks. Very long day before I got to bed, and since I had already seen the phone ringing so many times, I had already shut it off, and I ended up with probably 10 phone calls after I shut that thing off at 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock to 10 when I woke up from my alarm, I had 10 more phone calls. I really wish I could come up with an app for reach out and choke them. Yeah, somebody calls you up and you find out that they're a telemarketer or health marketer or charity, this, that, or the other, or You just hit the button on your phone, and on the other end, a hand reaches out and grabs them on their throat and chokes them. I really do want a reach out and choke you app on my phone, because I'm lovable and kind that way. I sleep during the days and really don't appreciate getting disturbed that much. I don't know. I think I'm going to get rid of that number before I leave here. I've had it for, 20 years now, so it's really hard to get rid of it. Everybody knows it in my family and my friends. The problem with it is everybody knows it that ain't my family and friends. Anyway, apparently somebody found that guy floating on the beach or near the beach, somewhere near Zimbabwe or something like that. They don't know for sure it's him yet, but pretty much it looks like the odds are good that it's him. So, yeah. Well, choices. Feel bad for him in a way, but yeah, choices. Everything in life is a choice. I don't know if he did things that made it worse or made it better. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they'll catch whoever did this and get them good. Oh, what else? Excuse me. I'm tired. And I just barely got I've been guzzling coffee for the last half hour, trying to catch up with my caffeination levels. Because there for a while, I was out of caffeine. We didn't have coffee. Not until after 3, when I was able to actually make a pot. So, yeah. And I've gone through 3 cups, and I got the 4th one sitting over there. So I've been guzzling them. Definitely need coffee. I live off that stuff. I'm trying to learn how not to. But after being extra deprived, I dove in extra. And instead of 2.5, 3, I'm on cup 4. And I've got about a quarter, half of it left. I'll go to juice after that. Yeah. All this water being, held back has shifted things. And my boss wants me to get extra active on breakfast to make sure nobody's upset about not having water, and make sure they get a good breakfast so that they're happy. So I've already started coffee for them. Not just for me, but I've got coffee going for them, and as soon as I finish this, I'll go down the stairs and start doing breakfast. And since it is 4:22 right now, I'll probably be starting about 30 minutes early, extra 10 minutes, 15 from what I've been doing because of 20. Yeah. I'm going to make sure I have plenty of breakfast up because, a lot of people are going to be down here and irritable because they didn't have water and want to grumble. So I'm going to try to make sure that I got plenty of breakfast so that they have something to be directed toward. Somebody comes down, grumble. Sorry, but that was the city that put it out, and we can't control the city. It's on now, and why don't you step over there and enjoy some breakfast? We got plenty of it. And make sure that there's plenty of it, was my boss's saying this on his way out at 3:30. I should have told his wife to make sure she kicks him out of bed at 7 and say, "Oh, you're late!" and kick him out of bed, say, "Go!" just to mess with him. And boss, if you see this, yes, I'm messing with you. I always do. So anyway, I don't know about y'all, but it's been an interesting night. I'm a bit on the tired side, but that's okay. It's actually been a busy exercise day and taking care of job day. You know, sometimes I do my job and I really only have to do about 4 hours worth of actual work, 5. But some days you actually have to earn your paycheck, the whole 8 hours or so. Well, I'm getting the whole 8 hours and so today, and that's okay. Because really, I'm supposed to just babysit the desk. I walk the parking lot pretending to be security, and I keep an eye on the cameras and out the windows and such so that I can pay attention to what's going on, pretending to be security. But today I actually have been, you know, out wandering more full-time security lately because I'm actually trying to get the exercise, and well, this gives me that bonus of exercise on top of pretending to be security part-time. Lately it's been more like full-time because, well, want the exercise, and that's a good thing. Boy, truck just went by. Semi. They can get noisy on occasion. Them big semis are rumbling them big diesels, and yeah, they make some noise. Anyway, what else was there? I know there was something else. Oh, get off of work today and try to go, check with the pharmacy again. Does there seem to be a pattern here? Yeah, and on top of that, I'm going to go, there's some people in town having a little, let us give you a presentation of energy efficient things for your home. Come have dinner with us. So at lunchtime, I'm going to go have dinner with them. Boy, fun Jake breaking truck this time. But I'm going to go have my lunch with them and eat a steak again. I'm getting lucky there. Another one of the better steakhouses. So, yay. Free meals. You can always get my attention by saying free food. I'll even pay attention for a few minutes because you say free food. Yeah. So I'm going to go there at noon. Try to be done with that by 2:30. Hopefully back home by 3, and enjoy my weekend. Next weekend is going to be short because I'm going to be working Thursday, getting that extra overtime. And then, yeah. Why is it so much stuff is popping up here at this time of year trying to drag me into doing more things during the daylight hours? I don't know. I miss sleeping during the day here lately. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, what else? Yeah, just more of the normal stuff. Try to keep the 3-ring circus going, you know. Laundry, vacuuming and dishes, cooking. Oh, grocery store again. Yeah. I'm not having to go to the grocery stores as often, but I actually, over the last couple of days, ran out of my little juice, not juice, but Kool-Aid mix, squirt bottles of stuff. So I've got to go pick those up. That's about the biggest thing I've been buying, mostly. Not trying to buy much in the way of meat or such. but I still got to cook, and I'm trying to empty out my freezer and work on my chest freezer. So next pile of stuff is probably going to try to get that taken care of this weekend. Pull stuff out of my chest freezer and put it into my refrigerator's freezer. Yeah. Cycle through some more. Yay! Getting closer to... I actually have space in my chest freezer. Of course, my inner insanity really wants to... Oh yeah. Buy more food and put in my chest freezer. Because there's empty space there. I'm starving. Yeah. There's empty space in my chest freezer. There's empty space in my freezer. I'm starving. I'm starving. Okay, maybe I'm a little off in the head there. I just never like having an empty or having space in my freezer. So, yeah, I like having food. That's why I'm always saying, hope you had a good meal today. I want everybody to have a good meal today. And I believe in having, a big pile of food in my freezer and in my refrigerator and my refrigerator's freezer. I hate seeing empty space there. It's head problem. Self-inflicted temporary insanity. I don't like running out of food in my house. Because, hey, isn't a diet just dying with a T at the end of it? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I was looking at my schedule, trying to get with the various hotels in Dallas and see which ones have a an airport shuttle that would carry me from the Love Field Airport to the hotel, and from the hotel to the airport at DFW. So swapping between one airport and the other. Now they're only 10 miles apart or something like that. Maybe 15. I don't really think it's that far, but apparently there's not many of them that do both hotels. I'm going to look at higher, ones that are more toward the middle between them, and try to check them tomorrow or Thursday. Well, today's Wednesday morning. Oh. It's been an interesting day. I'm a bit off on things at this point. But yeah, I'm going to try to check with the hotels, see which ones have shuttles that go between them. So I'm going to be calling various hotels and checking out which ones they show as having airport shuttles, but most of them are close to this airport or close to that airport and don't do shuttle between them. But they'll pick you up at one and drop you off at the same one. So I may end up having to land at Love Field and catch an Uber over to this other hotel, and then catch the Uber, or not the Uber, but the hotel shuttle over to the airport, and DFW airport. That's an option. I was also thinking about fly in, catching a car for the day, but that and instead of pick it up at one airport and drop it off at the other airport, I'm going to try to find out how much it actually costs for an Uber between them. And if the Uber's more expensive than renting a car for the night, I'll drive in Dallas. I've done it many times. I can go from being at the Love Field to the car rental place, from the car rental place to the hotel to the airport car rental place, and then catch the shuttle from there, because I know they got a shuttle from the car rental place to the airport. And I know they got one from the airport to the car rental place at airports, or they have their own personal shuttle. So there's so much fun involved in this. Anyway, doing a bit of planning, trying to get things taken care of. And it's time for me to get this posted and start doing breakfast. So I hope y'all have had a blessed day. This is William from Williams, Philippines. I hope everybody's week is being an easy one on them, that it ain't too many surprises, and that you have a good meal today, tomorrow too. Anyway, Williams, Philippines. I'm Fish, and Fish is out. I'm swimming away.